So here I have what they call the 80 gigabyte MP3 player. I don't know why it's called 80 gigabytes because there's not 80 gigabytes on here. There's actually only 16 gigabytes. So there is two, so you can see 16 gigabytes altogether, and the OS takes up half of it. So you pretty much only get about 7 gigs out of 16. But honestly, the key thing is that you can add your own SD card down here, and so when you do that, you can expand it. So I suppose it's perfectly okay that there's only 7 gigs of space, plenty enough to try the thing out, right? So this is like a really low-powered Android device. So yeah, just think of it that way. So I'm actually pretty amazed that the touchscreen's here. I'm pretty amazed that it's responsive enough. It's not the best. I installed the game on here because they have the Play Store here. So I installed like a word game. Don't do it. I didn't really have a good time. So this thing will crash out. Like I don't know why they have the Play Store here. Maybe you can install things like Facebook or some social media to look at, but you can see like it's a little laggy already. So it can't really handle, quite too much. So I tried to install like one of these word games, and I was just having, a slow time playing it. So I wouldn't expect this to replace your phone or anything like that. It's being touted as an MP3 player, and I think that if you use it to do basic music playing and Spotify and some basic TikTok, I think you'll actually find a positive experience. Now, I think where you're pushing it is going to be the YouTube, and surprisingly enough, you can actually play videos onto here, and so it actually plays, and it's sometimes it crashes. So if I had it crash on me, especially when I'm trying to move it around, so you can see here, but it does go full screen, which is kind of neat. So I think for a kid who doesn't have a device, this could be a YouTube viewing device, and I think that that's possible. But it's it does lag a little, so if you don't mind a little, I think it's perfectly usable, and you can connect Bluetooth devices with this, and it's been a pretty good alternative to like an iPod, basically, right? So you don't have to use your phone. So for me personally, I don't think I would use this for a video player. I still think that the experience looking on your phone is probably better. But when it comes to like music, for example, and kind of having a place to see it, I think that it could be useful for perhaps a child who doesn't have a phone yet. Maybe these things like picture viewer, clock, calculator, calendar, these would be more useful. But if you have a phone, I think a lot of these kind of lose its usefulness. I think what's neat is to have a portable music player that you can specifically leave in the car, or do something specific with it, whatever use you may have. Overall, I like the device. I want to give it 5 stars, but it might end up being a 4-star, just depending on I'm gonna double check the price to see. So I'm looking at the price right now. This thing's going for a fair amount of price. I mean, I think it's worth it. Overall, I think that if you are expecting a snappy device, you're going to be pretty disappointed in this. But if you are understanding that these are probably like e-waste, like older chips that would probably be landfill, but instead are being recycled and reused to this specific purpose, then I think that this is a good buy. Comes with a case and the screen protector, although I'm having a hard time putting the screen protector on myself. I actually put it on pretty badly, as you can see. So yeah, it's not that great, but I'll probably take this off. But the idea is that it does come full package with like some headphones, and a charger cable. Overall, pretty satisfied. Man, I still can't decide whether it's gonna be 4 or 5 stars. I get ultimately, when I upload this video, you'll find out if I choose 4 or 5 stars. I think it definitely deserves at least 4 stars. Whether or not it's a 5-star product, I'll still have to decide as I'm writing the review. Hope you enjoyed this first look, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Okay, this is a nice little music player, video player. You can see it right here. Looks a lot like a phone. Just to put in perspective, this is my Galaxy phone. For a long time, I've tried to use things like this for videos. Never have worked well. You can't see them, They have to be in special formats to be in there. This one seems to accept almost all kinds of formats. One thing I really like, it's actually got a user's manual. It's decent, pretty complete, and tells you everything you need to know, so that's really nice. It's pretty self-explanatory to begin with. It's a lot like using a phone. So I'm going to click it there, and then you just have to swipe it, and I'll enter my security code. You can see it's a lot like, you can put that on there just like on a phone. You can see there's all the different things, such as clock and settings and other things like that. You can also go to Music, Play Store, Chrome, search the internet, and go to YouTube. So it's really so much like using a phone without the size and all the other things on there. What I really wanted, though, was a video player. It has an SD card right down here, a micro SD card. So I'm going to go there, and we're going to go look at a couple of videos, and I'm just going to grab one of these, and it's an FLV format. You can see it does really well. It's a nice clear format, so I can skip ahead if I want to. So you can see how clear it is. I'm really impressed with how good it does. Also, it has a decent volume. It'll go up pretty well. It's not a great speaker as far as clarity and tone, but the volume is decent. And then we can just press this and go back. And of course we can go back. Oh, if I go to the SD card, of course I can go to music and play that. And has a music player. So again, with the quality, has good volume. Speaker quality is not anything exceptional. In fact, it's a little weak. But with headphones, it always sounds great. I really like this thing. It's such a perfect size, big enough to watch videos. I travel a lot. This is great to carry in my pocket. I'm really sold on this.